and here as well. I will show for you the difference inside very close. Very close. Very close. It could be from the nail. These are similar, by the way, the same. Yeah, if you look there, you can see the scarab beetle with wings up there. Can you see? This is, we call it the winged scarab beetle. The scarab beetle, it is the sun god Ra in the morning. So they changed, by the way, this hypostyle hall or hall of columns to be a church. You know, when the Christianity started in Egypt, and you can see here the crosses. Look at this cross. And on the other side here, you see more crosses. It's on this side. Look at the altar. Come closer to see the altar. حبيب قلبي ممكن انت شويه بس احنا في مكان يعني زي الجامع بالظبط. Okay. Well, here this is an altar for sacrifice. Okay, and this is a niche. If you look to the scenes here, it is ancient Egyptian. I mean, it is like the ceremonies which we saw it before. The columns itself, the style of the Greeks and the Romans. If you look to the sky, we can see the vulture goddess. She's stretching her wings to protect the position of the god. The scenes over there showing the king in front of the god Osiris and his wife, the goddess Isis, offers. That's, by the way, perfume. That's why Aswan is very famous with that, with the oils, by the way.
But at that time, they were still able to read hieroglyphs.
Who? The Greeks, of course.
So then who worshipped here as Christians, I guess.
You mean during the Christians? No, it was a church, completely different religions here.
Yeah,
completely different.
Yeah, sure, but at that time...
they still know the hieroglyphic? Yes, of course.
So they could read what was written
till
here.
the 4th century, I mean about 1600 years ago, the ancient Egyptians were able to read and write hieroglyph.
Yeah,
the last hieroglyphic we found it's dating back to the 4th century. Christianity came to Egypt 60 AD, which means they used to read it.
Yeah, but wasn't that not a contradiction then to them to worship something Christian?
It's replaced. Most of the people, they become Christians. Most of the people. At the beginning, they tortured by the Romans. During that time, it was Roman, by the way. They tortured and they treat them badly. So they escaped to the Valley of the Kings, to the desert. But then, when the Christianity became the official religion for the whole empire, you know, when it was that, you know that you told me the date, by the way.
When the Romans came, or?
No. When the Christianity became the official religion for the whole empire.
311.
311, excellent. So from 311 till the 4th century, this is the era, you know, where they can read hieroglyphics as well. Before the time, it's easy to read.
Yeah, but then these hieroglyphs must have been to them like something delivered by the devil or so.
Sorry, Jesus Christ?
No, for the Coptic...
for the Christians to worship in a pagan temple.
In a pagan temple.
No, they changed it to be a church. Excuse me, it's a church. It is not a temple anymore.
Yeah, but all the inscriptions were...
They don't care about it.
Okay.
You remember in the church in Luxor, they covered it with, you know, with limestone. So they didn't care about the ancient Egyptian inscriptions. In this scene later on, you can pass by copper snake. You can see the king, he burning incense and pouring water on the altar, and he offers offerings. You can see the grapes, perfume, ducks. Okay.
But they sizzled out quite a lot of the.
Sorry?
They sizzled out.
Yes.
A lot of
That's
things.
they damaged some inscriptions. Yeah, some of them. You see here also the king offers lotus flower in front of the falcon god Horus. And here inside, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna to differentiate between, you know, the scenes. Okay, well, look at that. You see here, the king, he put the double crown. His name is Ptolemy in front of the god Osiris, who's holding the 4 scepters. The scepter, the flail, the ant sign. On the other side, the same scene, it's supposed to be in front of the god is Isis. On top, Osiris, Isis on the other side. Very important scene in front of us. It's showing the king offers, you know, the musical instrument. It's the rattle. It's like rattle, musical instruments. And in front of the goddess, who is she? Isis and her child. Look at him, he's naked. And he put his finger in his, my God, believe me, you got blessed. Never I found this place is empty, even in the